Hey guys, it's Rebecca. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna do a sketchbook tour. I actually started the sketchbook when I was still in the Coast Guard, so it's gonna take me down memory lane a little bit. I haven't really gone through the front of the sketchbook in a long time. And I also want to say, if you guys hear cars outside or people or my dog barking at people, I just want to apologize. One of our neighbors passed away. So yeah, there's that, and their family is outside kind of making noise, and there's lots of trucks. And I'm kind of losing my voice too. But if you guys want to hear something creepy, so you guys know me and my husband were in the military, and we've moved around a lot. And like we've moved across country a few times, and like everywhere we've moved, we've had a neighbor die, which is kind of creepy actually. Like, we haven't even been living here for that long. We've only been living here for like 2 months, and one of our neighbors already like died, which is crazy. Yeah, and I also want to apologize for my voice. I don't know why I'm losing my voice, but I kind of wanted to just have a laid back video. You guys are in my living room right now on my coffee table. So yeah, let's get to the sketchbook. Actually, there's one more thing I wanted to say. There's a lot of nudity in the sketchbook, and if that bothers you, maybe you don't watch the sketchbook tour. One of my goals for the sketchbook was to get better at the female figure, so I definitely drew a lot of anatomy. So I just want to put that disclaimer out there. So yeah. And also, you kind of will see my progress with the female figure. Like, I had a lot of anatomy mistakes and proportion issues, and I kind of figured that out. So it's kind of interesting to see like my growth in the sketchbook. Okay. My voice is already starting to annoy me. Okay. So page 1, I use some ink and colored pencils on the first page, and I also like to write little quotes and stuff in here. So yep, I started this back in 2017, so it took what, 3-4 years to get through this thing? Alrighty. And another thing I wanted to do was my last sketchbook tour that I have on YouTube. I only drew on one page, and I would leave the other page blank, and I wanted to not do that. With this one, I wanted to draw on both pages to get like twice the use out of it. So yeah, I did this upside down, unfortunately. And this is kind of a big sketchbook. I'm gonna go through it kind of fast. A wonky portrait of Margaret Robbie. So this is actually one of the first little figure studies I did in here, which, to be honest, the anatomy on this isn't terrible. The face is kind of awkward, but it gets better. So I don't think I messed the anatomy up on this one very badly. I remember actually drawing this one in the station of the Coast Guard. So I did a couple little colored pencil portraits in here. I don't like colored pencil that much, and it's probably because I don't know how to use them, so yeah. See, I don't know, they just didn't turn out very good. My goodness, it's been so rainy here and cloudy and like dreary, and people are setting up outside for a garage sale. Like, you people are crazy. This is actually a thumbnail because when I was in the Coast Guard, I actually painted a mural and this was a thumbnail for it. I didn't actually paint this, all of this. I think this is what I painted. They wanted me to do something on one of the walls, and this is actually what I did. And I have a picture of the painting on my Instagram channel if you're interested, or my Instagram feed. When I was first started the sketchbook, I actually wrote a lot of quotes and stuff. I don't know if you could see them very well. And I wrote like definitions and stuff just because I thought the aesthetic looked cool. I didn't keep it up, but I definitely want to do that again in my new sketchbook that I started. A cat. Some kind of creature. I actually want to start for my next sketchbook. With this one, I had the intention of like female anatomy. Like I really wanted to focus on the female figure because I always have struggled with it, and I wanted to get better at it. So my next sketchbook that I have, I want to actually focus on like creating like more monsters and like interesting concepts and more kind of creepy things, because I feel like I've focused on like pretty feminine womanly things, and I just want to like switch it up. So I did a horse and some jellyfish. Some more words. A little portrait study. Actually, that face is pretty wonky. This is a thumbnail for a cartoon that I did for a newspaper. I had a calligraphy pen. I did not know how to use it, and it actually ran out on me, like it stopped working. And yeah, I was trying to work on calligraphy for a little bit. I still like it, I just need a better pen. This is actually one of my favorite poets, Sejovia Amil. I don't know if that's how you really say her name, but she's absolutely gorgeous and talented, and I love to draw her, and I actually want to draw her some more. Make sure you guys could see. So yeah, I was working on this page, some faces and some female anatomy. That one actually didn't turn out too bad, but you will definitely see some wonky proportions in the sketchbook. I'm not a big fan of that face. I don't like any of these faces either. And I'm gonna go through it kind of fast. This is actually a thumbnail for a painting. I think I showed you guys the painting. The hand is pretty jacked up. I mean, it was a thumbnail, so I didn't spend a lot of time making sure everything looked correct. I just kind of scribbled something down. I still like the idea, I just didn't like how I don't like how the painting's turning out, so I don't know. What can you do? Another horse. I did some bones. Another portrait of some random person. Some wonky boobs. This face, I think, could be an interesting concept, but the face turned out really bad. Another face. Another female face. This is when the anatomy and the proportions started to kind of go downhill. Like, I feel like I had a good start and then, I don't know, took a turn for the worst. One thing I struggle with for the female anatomy is I always make the heads too big. So I've definitely had to work on that. This was a thumbnail for a drawing that I did. This is a wonky face and body. Some flower studies. I think this face might have been a thumbnail for something. I'm almost sure it is. Yeah. Some horses that I never finished. Yeah, this is the thumbnail actually that I had for another drawing. I don't think I time-lapsed the actual large drawing for YouTube, but I don't even know where that drawing is. I gotta find it. Then a thumbnail, an idea I had for something. Another thumbnail. This is absolutely a terrible body. I don't want you guys to see the whole thing, but I don't know if I zoom you out too much if you can get the details. But, yeah, this one is absolutely awful. Another face. A thumbnail. A little doodle. Like, I had this sketchbook for such a long time. The drawings in the beginning of it I don't think are very good. I think those are just thumbnails. God, I just did a lot of thumbnails in here. But toward the end it gets better. Both of these are thumbnails. My goodness. I didn't realize I had this many little concept ideas in here. A chicken. A face that's not very good. Yep. Some anatomy that isn't very good. I think I drew my pig. An eyeball. I think this would be an interesting thing to do for a painting. Interesting concept. This is actually a tutorial. I did this on YouTube a long time ago. It's not a very good tutorial, but it was like my first tutorial I've ever done. Wonky face. I think I have this one on YouTube. Wonder Woman. Another horse. I think this one's on YouTube. And then a pig. I like the idea of this, but the proportions on this are just completely messed up. I have definitely improved on proportions. It's just, you're gonna see all my really, really messed up proportions. Like, this sketchbook is really where I try to work on stuff. So I kind of started off in a bad place. I drew the hound. This is on my YouTube channel. A wonky face. Not very good. I did Rich Piana. This is on my YouTube channel. My husband's we're both really big into weightlifting. Yeah, and he wanted me to do Rich Piana. A tattoo design for my brother. He got a tattoo. This is when I think things might have been trying to get better. Actually, I went back through because there's a couple pages on this side I went back through and filled up because I wanted a full sketchbook. So this is actually more of a recent drawing. I just filled it in. I have a little ink box in here. So this is when my anatomy started to get a little bit better. Yeah. But this is still, I think, my newer stuff. I think I was practicing line work. I still got a lot to practice and to improve on. Just kind of exploring different ideas. I drew the head way too big on this one. Yeah. Just coming up new ideas. Okay, so this is actually an example of one of the anatomy mistakes I've struggled with. When I draw females and stuff, I always make the head way too big and the body like way too small. And this is actually one of my older anatomy pieces of the female figure, and I definitely improved, but I still struggle with a couple things. And I think this one's on my Instagram. I don't think this one was too bad either. A wonky face. I have a lot of wonky faces in here. I think this is supposed to be an elf chick riding a horse. Another face. An unfinished face. A cat. This is just some more anatomy. I did some hand studies up here. I actually need to do a lot more studies like this, and I'm gonna work on it in my newer sketchbook. Because I really need to work on hands, and then I like to draw these like little mannequin things to just help me figure out proportions and shapes and stuff. So yeah. And then I did this mermaid thing. This kind of didn't come out very good. Some wonky ass faces. I don't like how the faces came out, but I kind of like how this little mannequin body came out in the hand. Just trying to practice and get better. Oh yeah, I drew Brandon Schaefer. I told him I was gonna draw him, but I didn't. I actually don't like how it came out. I think I messed his face up a little bit, so I didn't put it on YouTube. But maybe I'll give it a go again. I think I was trying to come up with an idea here. I did this for my, this is on YouTube. It's part of my, I did it for my New Year's resolutions video. I wonder how, like, these are my New Year's resolutions. I wonder if I actually did any of these. Draw and paint more, lose the last few pounds, create higher quality YouTube videos, remember to stay authentic, get good grades in college, grow more plants, become a better artist, travel, eat better vegan foods, have more plants, become a gardener. Actually, guys, I think I've got most of them down in 2018. Okay, so Did I do this one on YouTube? I think I might have this on YouTube. I think I did this specifically for YouTube. A little study. Some Fox studies. I do not know what happened with this one. This one came out so bad. Sometimes I draw things and I'm like, I cannot believe I did this. I think I just scribbled this one down real fast because I just wanted to post something on Instagram. And this one's on Instagram. I think this little fox thing's actually on YouTube. This is on YouTube. I kind of like this concept that I did. This is on Instagram, I think. I really want to do more with this though. And then I drew this face when I was so tired. Like, it was like the most tired I think I've ever been in my life. Like, I don't think I slept for like 4 days. And I think that's why the lips came out so crazy. I think I did this one on YouTube. A little eye study, a little doodle. I don't know if I showed this one on YouTube, but this is another thumbnail. With my thumbnails, I'm sure you guys kind of know what a thumbnail is, but I don't actually like focus on making the drawing like look good. I just mostly focus on like coming up with the concept, getting the ideas down and like stuff. I don't actually try to make it a finished piece. I just want to get the idea out of my head before I lose it. Little face. You guys have seen this one. This one I actually turned into a painting. Some more random doodles on the side. I think I posted this on Instagram. I know somebody actually requested that I draw a fairy, which I did draw a fairy. I didn't like how it turned out, so I didn't post it, but I actually drew a fairy. I time-lapsed it. I drew 2 fairies, actually, and it will be on my YouTube channel soon. I think I did some eye studies. A wonky female figure. Another little face. My goodness, guys. I'm not even halfway done. I doodled this for Instagram. I did this. Did I do this on YouTube? I think I did this. I think I did both these on YouTube. I kind of messed that horse's head up a little bit. I think this one's on YouTube. Yep, this one's on YouTube. I kind of want to maybe try this one again. I think I messed some and face parts up. Like, I think I messed the lips up a little bit. But I don't know, maybe I'll try drawing her again. Some more of these like little mannequins. I I really want to get better at drawing people. That's one thing I really want to do. This is on YouTube. I also want to do more like portraits like this on YouTube. That's one thing I think I'm going to focus on too. Because I really like drawing faces. Some more little mannequins. Some face ideas. I've been playing with the style of how I want my faces to look, and I know I hated these two. I thought this one was okay though. I'm just practicing drawing women more. I think this might be on my YouTube channel too. I actually turned this one into a painting. But this is on Instagram. But definitely with this sketchbook, I just wanted to work out all the kinks. This one came out kind of weird. I think I might have used this as a thumbnail. Any kind of drawing that looks sort of rushed and rough, it probably was a thumbnail for something. Some roses. This one I actually drew, see, thanks for watching. I drew it for YouTube and I was gonna post it, but I messed up this drawing. I made the head too big. I didn't like how it turned out. I didn't like the face. I didn't like anything about it. So I didn't post it. I still might redraw this. Maybe I'll do a redraw video. But yeah, I just didn't like it. I don't like that face. I tried to draw a man. I need to draw men a lot more. I need to work on it. I'm so rusty when it comes to drawing men. Some face practice. I doodled a little castle. I did this. This is on my Instagram feed. I like how the body came out. I hated the face, so I scratched out the face. And I wanted the face to look more like this, so. And then a little eye. These should look familiar. So this one is on my Instagram. I can't remember if I drew this on YouTube. This might be on my channel somewhere. I don't know how I don't know these things. This one should look familiar. Yep, you guys have seen this one before. I really want to redraw this one and make the dragon's head better. It's a little rushed. A poorly drawn eye. I try to draw a pregnant chick just to change things up. I drew Sylvanas from World of Warcraft. I don't play the game. I used to play it back in the day, a long time ago. I never played World of Warcraft. I just played like Warcraft. Like, what do you call those games? I don't know. I forget. But I played it back in the day. It was fun. You guys have seen this on my channel. Oh man, excuse me for a second. I don't know what's up with my voice today. I kind of like this concept. I hate the face. I need to work on the face, but I like this. I might do something with this. I might do something with this one too. I don't know. It was interesting. I gotta work on a few things though. That face is jacked, but this might be an interesting idea to play with, maybe. Maybe this one too? I don't know, guys. What do you think? I really like how this one came out. This is one of the first drawings in here, I think, that I actually really liked. Yeah, I might run with this one in the future. This one could be a good drawing. I just gotta work on that face. I didn't draw anything on this page because I like this drawing so much, and I didn't want to mess it up, so yeah, I just left the back blank. Just experimenting with different face styles. I don't know if I liked any of these. I don't like them now looking at them, but I was just kind of experimenting. This is on my Instagram. The head is way too big. That's like typical for me to do. It's not intentional, it's just, I don't know, my flaws. This is actually supposed to be Realm XX. I drew this for her. I don't think it looks a lot like her. I kind of messed it up. I didn't draw this little cat very well. Maybe I'll redraw it. What gave me this idea? There was a weird anime I watched a long time ago. I can't remember what it's called, but I think this was inspired by it. I think it's like something egg. I can't remember. And then I just kind of took that weird egg idea and just kind of made it even weirder. This is actually on my Instagram. So this one, I had a phase where I was really into like the zodiac signs, and I wanted to like figure out like what zodiac sign like resonated with like each body part, and it was kind of interesting. It was a little fun little thing to do. This is on my Instagram, just messing around. Another little quick rough drawing. That one's pretty rough. I really like the proportions on this body, and I think this is kind of the proportions that I want all my women to have. Like, I've been messing with them, and I think this is the one that I actually like the most. Just doodling more anatomy. See, I drew the head too big again on this one. That is like I catch myself when I do it, but it is very frustrating. I really like how this one turned out. This is on my Instagram. Yeah, this is like probably one of my favorites in here. A little face. This one's on my Instagram too. I'm not super into this face, but I really like this one. This one is on my Instagram as well. Oh, don't know if can you guys see it? I keep thinking there's a glare, but there really shouldn't be a glare because it's not really sunny outside. I got a lot of good detail in this one. If you guys actually want, like the pictures that I like, if you guys want a better look at them, I always post them on my Instagram. If you guys really like my artwork, I suggest follow me on Instagram. I have it linked in my little banner, because I post pretty regularly on there. I did a little tiger cub. Just a little figure study. I did some faces. I don't think I liked any of these faces. I think they all came out pretty wonky. I like the idea. I don't like the face. I feel like I've said that so many times in this video. Toward the end of the sketchbook, I kind of got tired of drawing wonky faces, and I eventually came up with I didn't come up with a technique, but I looked up face techniques, or I'll show you in a little bit. I really like how this face turned out. This is also on my Instagram. I like this one too. This is on my Instagram. And I could tell toward the end of the sketchbook, I start to like the drawings a lot more. And I could tell I've sort of improved. So yeah. So this is what I was talking about, and I think I'm gonna make a sketchbook sessions talking about this in a little bit more detail because hang on, I need some water. Because I got really tired of like messing up my proportions on my face because I never really had like a solid base to create the face from. So I was looking at like things to structure the face with, and I found this Loomis head technique, and I really like it, and I feel like it's helped me so much with my faces. So I'm gonna explain this a little bit more in one of my sketchbook sessions because it's pretty much how I draw faces now, and they turn out so much better. They're not so crazy looking. But yeah, this is like the base of my faces now to sort of help me get my proportions. Because that's one thing I struggle with is proportions. Like, and I think what like kind of psychs me out, like I think I'm fairly decent at shading. So like when I get the proportions messed up, I'll shade it really well, and it'll kind of like, it kind of like convinces me that it's better than what it really is. Like with this one, I messed up on the lips, and I don't really see that the lips are messed up because I shaded it so well. So I think it's kind of the illusion of a good drawing when it's not as good as it could be, if that makes sense. So yeah, see, I did the Loomis head technique because I wanted to carried it over to this, and it actually turned out so much better and like so much more symmetrical. So yeah, so another little face with the bird. So this one I did the Loomis head technique, but I didn't measure out the proportions because you still have to measure out your proportions. And I wrote up here, measure proportions inside the Loomis head face, because this face turned out weirdly long, so it's not perfect, but you know. And then this is kind of me practicing the Loomis head a little bit better, just to help me understand it. I mean, I still struggle, and I'm trying to get the eyes and the head down, because sometimes I draw them weird, so I got a lot of stuff to work on. I think I just bored messing around with this one. Some faces, I think I just scribbled down real fast. I don't think I was super happy with any of these. Flower, eyeballs. I don't like any of these faces. I think I was kind of tired and rushed when I did these. So yeah, but I really like this one. This one made me so happy when I did it. Everything came out so good, and I like the concept and the idea, and I really want to paint this one still. And this is on my Instagram. This is probably maybe my favorite one in here. I really like it. You guys, this will look familiar. It depends on when I put the sketchbook tour up, but yeah, this should look familiar. And these are the fairies I was talking about. I think I struggled with some things. Face, I think, is proportionate, but I don't like it. Like, I'm so picky with faces, you guys. Like, it is crazy how picky I am, and I don't even know why. Like, I don't know if I'm some kind of weird perfectionist, but I don't know. It's weird. So yeah, this one will be up soon. I actually did these under a time limit because I'm trying to like look at the human body as more like of a moving figure, so I'm trying to get movement so it's a little more dynamic and not so stiff. So yeah, I think I drew these in like a minute. I just wanted to kind of get more movement and make them more loose. Same with this one. I did like some butts. Quick butt studies. Just to kind of get better. I still have a lot of work to do on anatomy, I know, but I'm getting there. I did a little study. I really should post this on Instagram, I think. I don't know. I tried to get the back anatomy, and I wanted to understand it a little bit better. So, yeah. I've contemplated sharing this one on Instagram. I don't know if I like it enough, but who knows, guys? Who knows? I kind of like it. Maybe I will share it. It turned out kind of cool. I think I was just trying to work on hands and faces and all kinds of stuff. This is another one of those like time limited drawing session things. I definitely need to work on that, and I want a sketchbook where I just strictly work on that, so it's not like in a good sketchbook. I tried to do it again, and then I just outlined it in pencil for the contour lines. It didn't turn out very good, and the guy didn't turn out much better. A little doodle. I think I did like a little Marilyn Monroe study. I think this face turned out kind of cute. I don't mind this one. I feel like for every face I do like, there's like 10 faces before it that I hated. And that just kind of goes to show you like art, like you see an art, like a good picture an artist did, and you think like they're so amazing and talented, but you don't see how much they messed up before that. So it's a lot of mistakes, and I don't know if people really realize how many mistakes artists make. It's a lot of failure. A little doodle. Another little doodle. I think I jacked that face up a little bit. Another doodle. I really wish, I still might come back and redo this one. I like the outside and the animals and stuff. I gotta work on their faces. I feel like I've repeated that so many times. I left that backside blank just in case I wanted to work on it. I think I was trying to come up with something here. I think I like the idea of it. I don't like the composition though. I gotta work on the composition. Some more little rough studies. I try to have variations of like finished stuff and like loose, scribbly stuff. I think it's good to have a mixture. Got some more faces. More faces. I don't really like any of these faces. I think I was just bored, tired. I could tell when I draw when I'm tired. My drawings don't come out as good. This is on my Instagram. I kind of like this one. It's okay. I think this is the last one in here, maybe. Yeah, it's the last page. I kind of got tired and I didn't finish the other page, but yeah, this is the last one in the sketchbook. You guys, this is completely done. I really like how, the eyes could have been a little further apart, but I do like this concept and I might play with it a little bit more. So yeah, so much. I definitely want to fill up my next sketchbook that I have. I want to fill it up a lot faster than this one. I feel like I went a little slow, but you know, it got there. So yeah, I definitely suggest if you guys want to see more more continuous drawings, like more up-to-date drawings on my Instagram. And I need to start getting better at posting on Tumblr, but that is probably the best spot to see me posting regularly. I feel like I'm kind of slow on YouTube. But yeah, I definitely encourage you guys to follow me on Instagram because that is where you can see what I'm doing the most. So, alright guys, I think that's it, but I have one more thing. Alright guys, this is the first drawing I actually did in my new sketchbook, and I actually really like it, so I wanted to share it with you guys. And I kind of regret not filming my sketchbook tour in here because the lighting's perfect. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I really like this one. And then I had some faces over here. Not too great. But yeah, so what I wanted to let you guys know, I left the first page of the sketchbook empty, so I'm going to let you guys pick what I do for my new sketchbook. So yeah, you guys can tell me down in the comment section down below what you want to see on the first page of my brand new sketchbook. So just let me know about that. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!